Welcome to MetaLocator. In this video, we are going to be talking about the Interface Builder. This is the interface that you use to build solutions within MetaLocator. It's a pretty elaborate interface and has lots of options, so we're just going to dive right in and explain how it works. What we're looking at right now is the Interface Builder loaded with our kitchen sink example. And just to give you a tour of how the system works, there's a series of icons here on the left that represent settings groups. So if you hover your mouse over each one of these, it'll tell you a little bit more about the settings that they contain. If you've got a slightly wider screen, those labels will just pop up like that. My screen isn't quite so wide, so I just get these results. So I can click through each one of these and I can explore the options that are available. As I make changes to the options here, we can see that the preview on the right immediately updates to reflect my choice. In this example, I'm changing the default map view from road map to a satellite view. And so I can immediately see those changes. Now, as I make those changes, nothing is actually saved. So you'll want to hit save if you want to keep the changes that you make. So we're just going to start at the top with some of these options. And the first group of options is related to the search form. And so notice that some of these boxes are checked and some of them are not checked. And as I highlight over each element, a corresponding element highlights in my preview. And that's to tell you which element corresponds with which item in the preview. And so if I want to add, for example, keyword to my search form, I can check the box. The form will immediately reload to show a new keyword search. And what I can do is actually drag this up in front of the submit button. If I want to change some options, like add a label to this keyword, I can expand the options here and I can type in a placeholder, like enter a keyword. I can also provide the label of the form element. I can say keyword, maybe add a colon there. And I can even go as far as to add a tooltip. Please enter a keyword. And all those options will be available as I fill them out. All the options that are available vary based on the setting that you're looking at. So feel free to expand these options, make changes, and even drag and drop to change their order. You'll see the same type of interface when you're manipulating how the results are displayed. There are three classes of results. The list manipulates the templates that are shown here. The details manipulates what's displayed when you click details. And the map pop-up manipulates what's displayed when the map pop-up is displayed. The map pop-up is a little window that shows above the map marker icon if it's enabled. So to manipulate these templates, the most common one is to manipulate the list template. You can look at these various containers that contain fields. As I hover my mouse over the container itself is highlighted. Fields are placed within containers. So as I highlight fields that have the checkbox checked, you can see that they are highlighted just as the container is highlighted. If I want to move fields within the container, you can drag them just as you could in the search form, moving them around as you need to manipulate their placement. Just like before, we can expand these fields and discover various options underneath those fields. You can also remove them by clearing the checkbox or adding them by checking the box. Right now, only the fields that are displayed are the ones that are checked. And so if you want to manipulate which fields are enabled and disabled, you can check them or uncheck them. Feel free to explore the various options, making sure to expand each field's options to explore the various options that are available. Work your way down the settings groups to explore the various features and make any changes that you want to make. If you want more information about any particular setting, you can hover your mouse over that setting and a small narrative will be displayed, revealing a little bit more information about how that setting works. Clicking into Style and Color, you can immediately change the interface's primary, secondary, and various other colors to essentially match whatever brand you're trying to match. Work your way down the settings groups to manipulate the various settings. When you're done, choose Save and Continue.